1 year after it opened. The National September 11th Memorial in Lower Manhattan
It's definitely awesome.
is an emotional magnet.
You just can't forget that day. Absolutely spectacular. They did a beautiful job.
While most visitors seem touched,
Lets you sit back and reflect.
behind these reflecting pools, there is also simmering disappointment.
Without a museum, it's a travesty.
Edie Lutnick wears a broken heart necklace for her brother.
Broken but never severed. That belongs to my brother Gary.
He was among the 658 employees at Cantor Fitzgerald killed in the 9/11 attacks.
Without a museum, this memorial doesn't teach you anything. It doesn't tell them anything about what happened on that day. It doesn't tell them anything about the people who were murdered there.
101.15.
11 years later, the bond trading firm that lost more employees than anyone is again thriving. Now in Midtown.
This is 200,000, okay?
The Cantor Fitzgerald Relief Fund, led by Edie Lutnick, has helped raise millions of dollars for 9/11 families. She also wrote an unbroken bond about the politics behind delays at Ground Zero.
To me, that's a missed opportunity, because that's 4.5 million people who saw what appears to be a random listing of names around two waterfalls.
What's behind the delay? Well, there's plenty of blame to go around. The city says the Port Authority, which is controlled by Governors Christie and Cuomo, suddenly stopped construction 9 months ago. And the port says it's the city-controlled memorial that owes tens of millions of dollars.
The museum was supposed to open this year, and we understand that it has to happen.
Memorial and Museum President Joe Daniels tells me if construction resumed soon, the museum could open in a year.
We want it done as soon as possible.
Until then, visitors peek behind the glass at steel beams and other artifacts that will one day be exhibits.
I think that's the one that was affected. I think it would be a more rewarding experience to see details. That would be a more fulfilling visit.
An echo of what 9/11 relatives say. Without a museum, like the skyscrapers around them, the experience is incomplete. Andrew Siff, News 4 New York.
Well, when it comes to hailing a cab, there's now no app for that, at least for now. The Taxi and Limousine Commission says it will not authorize the use of a new smartphone application, one that allows users to connect with available drivers and pay online. The makers of the Uber app started offering it up on Wednesday, but the commission says current contracts restrict payment options. It says the app will be reevaluated once those contracts expire in February. Mayor Bloomberg said on Twitter that he's excited about the apps and working to make them legal soon. Well, you always know something's up when Google changes its logo. And here's a hint, it's a pretty special anniversary. Have more on that later.